What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all back tuning to your boy Billionaire Charlie, man. And we got a great show today, man. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for me, man. And I love all of you guys out there, man. And remember, I always keep that salt crystal, no negative energy, man. Remember, man, we raising money for my wife. You know what I'm saying? She had a crazy surgery situation that happened, man. It was unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? We still raising money for that. You know what I'm saying? And put in your donation in that cash tag Billionaire Charlie. Peace to all my guys out there. Peace to all my Muslim brothers out there. Peace to all my hood guys and girls that's in the hood doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Peace to everybody, man. Christians and all my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, man. Peace to y'all, man. Much love. Well, today we got a great show, man. Hassan Campbell, man. You know what I'm saying? His friend came out and exposed the truth about this guy. You know what I'm saying? We seen Hassan going at a couple of people, man, about the Afrika Bambaataa situation, man. And I think this whole interview is gonna shock the world, man. And I think a lot of people have been ducking and ignoring this interview. His friend exposed the truth about him, man, and it's gonna get real. Ron Savage got exposed, Hassan Campbell got exposed, and the truth about Afrika Bambaataa got exposed. And this video gonna give it to y'all raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna play with it. Young Pharaoh, Kev Gibbs, everybody been exposing the truth about this guy. And now we're gonna see what it really is and what he really saying. And I want y'all to listen closely to this thing because it's gonna expose the truth, guys. I'm out, Billionaire Charlie. Take a listen.
Hassan Campbell being the face of this thing, saying that the April the 1st, 2013 victim hasn't been heard of, seen and stuff since that time frame. He's missing. We'll get into that later. I reached out to everybody that had a hand into this thing, right? I reached out to Lisa Evers, who Afrika Bambaataa gave a interview from Fox 5.
Right.
I reached out to Dave Wedge, who wrote a nice article in Noisy Trump magazine, right? I reached out to Caleb Money. I reached out to Star, Troy Terrain. I reached out to Leda Wells. She's a sister that's doing a documentary on it called Trapped in the Culture. I was reaching out to everybody. Those who responded back in a good manner, I rock with. Those who responded in a bad manner, we don't rock. So I rock with Caleb Money. I rock with Ron Savage. I rock with Dave Wedge. Three of the main figures. Other people, they kind of rock with Hassan Campbell, so it's them against us. And it's due because I came up with a movement asking what happened to that boy that stabbed them. I tell them that it's another guy, Prince York, on there. And he probably want to listen and check it out because Prince York acting like he's never heard the allegations against Bambaataa. Same allegations pretty much made against his father, the relationship between his father, Afrika Bambaataa, and Malachi Z. York, how he advocated for him down there in the land on the land. I believe it's a video out there and stuff. So me and him talking. While we talking, he said, you just can't kill a person like Bam. You got to tell people he a molester and everything. So he talked about killing Afrika Bambaataa. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Then he said he wanted to kill Sarnetta. I'm like, hold up.
Who said that?
Hassan Campbell. So he's talking about killing people. So I turned my recorder on to record the conversation because I'm like, I don't want to hear she say stuff going on. So I started recording the conversation. I didn't get all of it because it hit me so fast. Then I'm trying to find a device to record. So I didn't get all of it, but I got a decent chunk of it. So he's talking about killing Sarnetta and all these things. He's telling me how people abandoned him and left him out there, wouldn't let him on his channel, on their channels and stuff. They scared to talk about Bambaataa now and everything. So I'm recording this and listening to him. It's like a pre-interview. Something like we did before this, we just spoke. But we didn't get into no questions and get into no details where it's like, well, hey, y'all, look, before the interview, he told me this. And then when I asked him the question, he gave me a whole nother answer. But that's what happened. we did like a pre-interview because he was just talking to me and he was saying these things. I started recording them. Then when we got in the interview, he had something totally different to say. He was shouting people out, saying he got love for him, young Pharaoh, irritated Jeannie, Sonetta and stuff. So I'm like, this dude is a liar. Being a person with moral standards and stuff, I just didn't shoot him down because he lied, because everybody lie. It's to a degree you lie and stuff. But I was like, he a liar. Cool and stuff, right? I ain't know how to deal with it. So we kept in touch. But he went to other people's channel, seeing that most people, they try to clown me as a YouTuber, but they bite everything I do and use it and get views and stuff and use my conversation and everything. But they don't try to show love. So what happened is he went to other YouTubers. They was talking down about me, talking bad about my channel. And my channel was doing bad because all I was covering was pretty much the Bible and pedophilia. Don't nobody like to talk the Bible. Don't nobody want to really talk pedophilia or pederasty. So I was getting small views and stuff. So he went to a YouTuber by the name of Kev Gills. Kev Gills pretty much told him, look, man, you can get money on YouTube by monetizing your videos and things of that nature. And he basically told them people that got paid off of your conversation. When you went to Star and Star got them interviews and got all them hits and stuff, he made money. Hassan, it seems as if he didn't know this. So when Kev Gill told him this, a light popped on. Oh, people getting paid and you could get paid. It's like he started chasing money. So he hit me up basically with this conversation like, look, do you monetize your page? Do you get money from this? I'm like, yeah. So I don't know if he called himself resenting me at the time or whatever, because I didn't tell him how to, I didn't know what he was trying to do or whatever, or what his motivation was. But when he asked me, I explained to him more about the system. How did people get money from it and stuff? Probably something Kev told him, or I probably told him something he didn't know. But anyway, I told him, look, man, that ain't the way to go. What you got to do is start an organization to help the children. Sit down, write who, what, when, where, why, and how. 5 W's and the H. That way it can help you answer questions when people ask you about your organization. Come up with a name. We'll figure out how to get a logo for it or whatever. And once you start this organization, bank account, and I was trying to tell them the process of starting an organization, helping the children. I was trying to tell them how to get millions of dollars. Kev told them how to get thousands of dollars. He told them how to get YouTube money, how to get PayPal money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell them how to get government grants, get money coming in, and people that really care for the children. If you got a good enough program, they gonna flood you with money. And once you have programs like this, you being the head of it, you can write yourself a check. Because you got a position and you create your salary and stuff. So this is what I was trying to tell him. He didn't want to listen. He went for the YouTube money and not the big money. He went for the thousands, not the millions. So a YouTuber by the name of Country Speculation came out and called a scam alert on him. Now, nobody knows who Country Speculation is. It was just a YouTuber that messed with his voice, and he was calling scam alerts on everybody due to the fact that the brother by the name and other brothers was around him scamming people in the community and stuff. So people was like, hey, watch these brothers. They selling fake paperwork. They selling fake medicine. They doing this. They doing that. Right? Now, all these people have amalgamated with battle rap. Actors, athletes, and different stuff. So this conscious community is getting big and stuff. So people is paying more attention to it and commentating on it. Well, this is what happened with Country Speculation. So after he did that, I addressed it by saying, go hard or go home. This is what I told Hassan Campbell. I made a video. Go hard or go home, because no one plays in these YouTube streets. You being one that used to be around all of this chaos and madness and stuff, you understand, you don't play these streets. People will put your address out there. They will put up pictures of your deceased and things of this nature. So I was trying to warn him because I ain't think he knew. He basically said, F me, your channel was bull crap. And he tried to diss my channel like other people and try to tear down my work. So then I said, okay, I tell you what, I'm not going to get into this personal back and forth. You're a fraud anyway. I had 3 main questions I asked. I said, why did you take down your Facebook video? He said, a brother by the name of Muhammad Stanley Bell Islam, who was a part of the Zulu Warriors, who do security for acts like Nas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Lauryn Hill, and people of this nature. Get plenty of contract money from these artists and stuff. Asked him to take down his video. So he took it down under 2 hours. Then he asked him to come to a Zulu council meeting. So I said, hey, you went to the council meeting. Did you take an oath to be quiet? Because he said he went to the council meeting. He forgave Bambaataa. He was quiet. Wasn't going to speak on it no more. Went to the Zulu picnic right after that. Took pictures with Bambaataa and the Zulus and everything. After he came out and said this man is a pederast, been sexing boys for years. He pulled back that conversation. Then he kick it with him. And so in between that time, I found out that him and 2 other gentlemen, one of them I already mentioned, he was with Afrika Bambaataa when he got stabbed by the name of Ahmed Henderson, who was a big time dude in New York in the hip hop scene. Ahmed Henderson and Mickey Benson, who was Ice-T manager, was on the phone with Troy Star Terrain trying to get the video down that he did on his Facebook in 2015, around the time of the Million Man March, Justice or Else. So I asked him these 3 questions. Why did you take the video down? What did you do on the Zulu Council meeting? And why was you trying to get the video taken down again with Mickey Benson, Ice-T manager, and Ahmed Henderson? Well, this is not taking personal shots at him. This is asking about what he brought to the public. Because at that point, you're a co-conspirator. You're covering up the pederasty again. You brought it out on your Facebook. Only certain people heard it over there. Then you destroyed that evidence. If he destroyed it. So you destroyed it. Then you go to the council meeting, take an oath to be quiet. Then months later, when Ron Savage come out and your video mysteriously pops up again, you want to bust Ron upside his head, do harm to him for telling his story, and you trying to get the video taken down and cover it up. So it's audio of him doing an interview with Sarnetta from Sarnetta TV, Black News 102, started at the Studio House of Conscious. It's the interview with him saying people say they don't cover up. It was me, Mickey Benson, Ice-T's manager, and Ahmed. We was on the phone with Star. They was trying to get my video down. I was in the background. I ain't never say nothing. I'm trying to do it verbatim. He said, Star wasn't going to take my video down. Now, we got to figure out. He didn't say they have to figure out. He said, we have to figure out how to clear Bam's name. And so that's
Hassan Campbell said that.
Yes, that's the situation in which me and Hassan Campbell clashes. You a cover-up artist. You conspire with that brother to cover up his pederasty and allow him to run the streets and still commit those type of crimes against the youth. You're not an advocate or someone that's trying to help. You're someone that, yes, trying to leech off the pain and the suffering of our youth that's getting sexually assaulted by grown-ups. Whether they choose to trick for a pair of Jordans or an outfit and stuff for school, or if these people forcing them, because this is what the conversation is coming down to. A lot of us that grew up in projects or rural areas and know what it's like not to have money, when school time come and stuff, and people under that peer pressure, they want a new pair of Jordans, they want a new fit, they want to look good, they want to fit in with the other people. So sometimes parents go sell themselves to get money, or they work super hard to get these clothes for the children. Some people that ain't got it, they go sell their body, or the children just go out and sell their body to a drug dealer or somebody that got money, that feel like it ain't tricking because they got it, and they're doing sexual things to the children that they regretting when they get older and stuff because they being taken advantage of because they in a impoverished situation. So, him coming out trying to gain money and fame off of that, we clashed.
Yeah. So you pretty much saying, let me recap this, that Hassan Campbell, you saying that he pretty much first he came out on Bambaataa, and then after he came out on Bambaataa, he got back with Bambaataa again. That's what you said, right? I just want to clarify that.
Yeah, it's like a form of extortion. I know something on you, and if you don't do right by me, I'ma tell it. So it's like he dropped the video to prove that he would do it, or to show him that he would do it, and then he pulled it back saying, if you show me love but give me what I want, then I keep my mouth closed. Because he said right after this meeting also, Bambaataa sent him some medicine. This is a Doggy Diamonds interview. He said Bambaataa sent him some herbs because he was sick, and he sent him some Western Union so he could take care of his dogs. He breeds instead of dogs. So Bambaataa sent him some money to take care of his dogs and stuff. So Bambaataa obviously was giving him money. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I don't need to sue him because if I need something from Bam, all I got to do is call him. He gonna come through.
So are you accusing him of now covering up this? Because is that what you're saying, that he's now covering up this because he has the power to pretty much
a co-conspirator to cover up what's going on? Because the real story started in April the 1st, 2013, and was published on the 2nd of April 2013. The young man that fought back, stabbing Afrika Bambaataa and Ahmed Henderson. Her son comes on Queen's Flip, episode 29. He's affiliated with Battle Rap and everything. Another YouTuber. He comes on there and say, where the young man at? That stabbed Bambaataa. Where he at? I know I was one of the guys that was supposed to hit him. Meaning I was one of the guys that was supposed to kill him. So now, you just said you took part of a conspiracy to kill the April the 1st, 2013 victim. So everything about his conversation is conspiring with the Zulus to cover things up and to do this. So when he came out, him and Ron Savage, it's like they covered up that story because they came out as victims with a face and a voice and spoke about what happened to them, which was motivated because of the April the 1st, 2013 incident. And they didn't highlight that. So I just spoke to Ron Savage about it, and he was like, I'm sorry and everything that I did those type of things. He wasn't thinking. And so when it came down to it, he just failed to do it. But he became a part of the movement of asking what happened to that boy. That was the name of the movement, 2013. What happened to that boy? Kind of like the Clips song and stuff. Became a part of that movement.